Hey guys, it's Annie. I know it has been a hot second since I last talked to you guys. I am bringing you something extra special today. I'm doing basically what you're watching is a sped up version of a project that I did for a special cast member Valentine's Day. I guess it was like a competition. Yes, I know it was Valentine's Day. It's been a while. It's been a while. So many things have been going on, but I figured this would be a really cool thing to just kind of hop back in there, get some content up for you guys, and then you can see a little bit about my process. So basically what it was, cast members came together and we were challenged. Side note, just in case you didn't know, I work for Disney. We're called cast members. This was an outside, non-work related fun challenge that we did. It was like a Valentine's Day thing. So it was like, what the heck? I might as well try. So what we did is we had to create some kind of Valentine. And this was my take on it. And you guys know I have some major love for Elliot the dragon, because he's just so sweet and adorable and kind. And I just really wanted to draw him and paint him. But in this video, you can kind of see my process. I grabbed one of those, oops, sorry, I just hit my desk. We're just gonna leave that in there because it doesn't really matter. I'm coming to you live, folks, coming to you live. Basically, I went to Michael's and I got one of those wood block canvases. It's basically a piece of tree that they've just kind of hacked into sections. It's not finished, it's not sealed. It's up for you to put whatever you want on there. And I had drawn up this little sketch of Elliot, and I felt like he needed an extra special canvas, so I stuck him on there. I used carbon paper. Have you guys ever used that before? It's basically a transfer paper that they used to use with a lot of times typewriters, and if you needed to have a copy of something or multiple forms of something, it was easier to just stick a thing of contact paper in between your stuff. But anyway, I used that to transfer him onto the piece of wood, and what I'm using in this video is actually a acrylic gouache. It is called, I'm reaching for a bottle, it is called Poster Color by Shin Han. I know that they have a storefront in LA somewhere, I'm not sure, but if you ever get your hands on an acrylic gouache, definitely try it. And so basically I just painted him out. I did a solid color all the way through, and then I went through with different highlights and lowlights. At one point you guys might have even seen me put a little pop figure of Elliot in there because I realized halfway through I forgot to draw his wings. I don't know how I did that, but I did, and so I had to kind of freehand them back into the drawing and then let them dry and kind of start from scratch on his wings. But I think he turned out pretty great. If you guys are noticing my hands switching up and down, it's because I tend to rotate my canvas as I paint stuff out, and sometimes it can get a little bit dizzying. So I tried to, while I was editing this, oh, sorry, I didn't turn off my cell phone. Oh no, my bad. This video is gonna be horrible. I tried to edit it so that we weren't spinning around in circles. So if that bothers you to kind of see everything switch around, just let me know. I'm trying to make it as easy as possible to watch this and not make it too long, be a little bit informative. I don't know how informative I'm being right now. But yeah, any feedback is welcome. And if you just want to turn this off, that's totally fine. You can just watch it with no sound. It won't offend me. But yeah, I had a really fun time doing this. I love his little rosy cheeks. You saw me put some white down first, and that's to get a more true pink versus a pink that was over a green. And here I'm just kind of putting finishing touches on it. I try to use color to show shadow. I don't really like to use white or black. So you can see that I've added some yellows, and I've also added some blues, depending on if there was light or shadow. Because I think it muddies color out, so I try to use color for color as far as to try to show where the light is coming from. I'm kind of finishing up a little bit right here, adding some highlights on the little elbows, fixing those wings. They kind of gave me a little bit of trouble because I hadn't planned on them in the beginning. And then fixing some of those hearts. I think I ended up getting some on my hand, and that's why there ends up being extra dots at the end all around those hearts, because I was like, oh, dang it. Oh, I messed up. I gotta fix it. I gotta do something. So that's why you're gonna see a bunch of little dots. Yep, there they go. It's because I got paint on my finger. And the very last step over here, I'm adding some shimmery gold paint. My friend Eva over at Critterosity introduced me to using gold paint as an accent at the very end, and I fell in love with it, and I can't stop copying her because she's amazing and she's a huge inspiration. At the very end, I've added some glitter. This was right when I put the glue down and added it, so it was still drying. A little bit of a close-up. But yeah, that was pretty much it. I took some photographs at the very end, turned it in. I didn't win, but that's okay because I got to bring them home. So thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know if you have anything that you would like to see. Leave it in the comments for me. Bye!